What's up, everybody? It's Kenya. I know this is like extra random because I have not even introduced my new YouTube channel or anything like that, and here I am like doing a miscellaneous video on a Tuesday at like 2 o'clock. But I saw something on YouTube on Instagram about maybe 15 minutes ago, and it when I saw it, I had this reaction to it, and I had just all this flood of thoughts that came to my mind. I can show you guys all of this. I just see the paper, but all of these words just came to my mind when I saw what I saw on Instagram. And I thought, I'm always telling people if you have inspired thought, you should act on it. And so this is me acting on it, and just kind of giving you what I thought about what I saw. So a friend of mine on Instagram posts a one of those little textgram, I guess, things, and it said, me, and it said, like, if I was talking, so it was me, colon, I'm actually happy right now. And then after it said life, wait a second. So like life was saying, wait a second, you're saying I'm happy, and life is like, wait a second. And the implication is that life is going to do something now to make you unhappy. And knee-jerk reaction, I posted something back on the girl's page, and I told her, I was like, 9 times out of 10, really it's the other way around. Really, life is showing you lots of reasons to be happy, and you're focusing on all the things around you that don't make you happy. And so in saying that, I started, I felt a little bit guilty after saying that, because I felt like, these are her thoughts, these are her emotions. She is welcome to have her thoughts and emotions. I don't know what's going on in her life right now, and I'm not trying to be one of those people that is like, oh, be happy all the time, because anyway, that's my walk, that's not hers. So I felt guilty about it. And so about 5 seconds after that, all these thoughts start coming to my mind about focus. And what I realize is this. Human beings are kind of like machines in a way. And when stimuli comes into our experience, we process that information in a certain way. And I think that when it comes to negativity in particular, because a lot of humans are very, very negative, and they're negative under the guise that this is them being real, or this is them being honest, or what have you, but it's really just negativity. And I think what happens is, a negative experience comes into your purview, so you get a chance to see it, and then you react to it in a way that is unhealthy. But realistically, because of that, the negativity is here. The negativity is on the inside, and you're pushing that negativity out into the world. So you feeling the negativity, the sadness, the pain, whatever in your heart. You've had those feelings for years and years and years. And then you're focusing it in your mind, meaning you're constantly thinking about it and talking about it and writing about it and reading different things about the negativity and telling everybody about all the bad things that are happening in your life and telling them about all the bad things that are happening in somebody else's life. And so that's all you see. So your heart it's starting on the inside. Your heart is feeling negativity. Then your mind is focusing negativity. And then your mouth and your actions are demonstrating that negativity out into the world, which is like what that post was. Because realistically, these negative thoughts that you're having are originating here. They're not coming from the outside in. They're coming from the inside out. And if all you can focus on with your mind and all you can feel in your heart is negativity and sadness, then your entire experience will become negative. And the reason why that is because the negativity is so close to you. And so I got this image of a piece of paper, and I actually wrote, and I can't show you guys this one because it's got personal information on it, but I got an image of a piece of paper, and I was thinking, if I have a piece of paper in my hand and it's like this, anyway, if it's not real close to my face, but I have it in my hand, and I'm looking at it, okay, but the closer I bring this paper to my hand, the less I can see around the paper. So the closer the negativity is to me, the harder it is for me to see anything else. And so it's not that your experience is negative and that nothing around you is happening positive. It's just that you have pulled the negativity so close to you that you can't even see anything else. And that is actually true. So that's why when people don't feel well, then real experiences will start to show up in their life that reinforce their bad feelings. And so then they're going to use that as ammunition. And they're going to say, well, but my cat did die, and somebody did hit my car and whatever. And all that is this. That's them being so focused on that paper and on what's in their face and what they've written on that paper that they can't see anything else. And so the complication for me comes, and for anybody, because most of us, we know people who are holding a negative paper really close to their face and that's all they can see. We want to move the paper. We want to come in and move the paper. And that's where I felt guilty, because I felt like I was trying to move her paper today. I felt like I was trying to just rip it out of her hand and say, listen, stop looking at that. Look at all the other great things you're doing. Focus on that. But the problem with somebody else coming in and moving your negative paper out of your hand is that now your focus is on that person and it's still not on your perspective. And that's kind of the issue with some of the self-help industry nowadays. These self-help authors come out, they tell you what to do, they give you 5 steps, 12 steps, 10 steps to freedom, to financial, fortitude, or whatever, and you follow it and you latch on to those ideas because they feel good to you. But then when your life isn't exactly like it is in the book, you don't know what to do with your own thoughts and emotions, because you stop looking at your negative paper and you start looking at them, and you're watching everything they do and everything they say versus you having a moment to change your own life. There's nothing you can do to change anybody else's life. All you can ever do is inspire someone else to change for themselves. All you can ever do is maybe walk up to them with your paper in your hand and then put it down and smile and say, look, you can just put it down. You can just change your focus. So anyway, that's 7 minutes of your life that you'll never get back. I hope you enjoy it. Hope it made sense. It's just off the cuff. I wrote some notes, but I didn't want to be like staring at the paper. But my point is, your life is, you're bringing these things into focus, be they good or bad. Choose what you want to focus on, and understand that some people will choose to direct their focus other places, and that's okay. And it's not really for us to try to fix those people. It's really more so for us to demonstrate what the difference is when you just put the negative paper down. All right. Until next time, silence be seen. Post your comments. Bye.